Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Kaiyados, and today I'm going to be talking about something a little different. This is Iron Sight, by the way. It is a free-to-play first-person shooter. At least it's free-to-play now. Reminds me of Call of Duty. I wanted to give it a shot. Other people have been playing it, and it looks like Call of Duty, and they've said it plays like Call of Duty, and that is absolutely true. All of the first-person shooters that I played that were not Call of Duty, this has come the closest to reminding me of Call of Duty, and it plays really well, so I really enjoyed it. And I was also kind of getting ready for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which is coming out in a few months in October. And also, I'm planning to play the beta that's coming out August 10th, so look for me on Twitch and stick around for that. So on to the topic. I have been on YouTube for about 2 years. In fact, I hit my 2-year anniversary last month in June, which is exciting. I'm happy about it. But at the same time, it's a little bit frustrating because in those 2 years, I haven't really grown. And I kind of know why I haven't grown. And the biggest reason, the big reason is that I haven't really been doing what other YouTubers do, which has a sub-list underneath it. Clickbait titles and thumbnails is one of those. And I've been trying to avoid clickbait altogether. I don't want to do it. I feel like it's just a trick tactic, that people fall for. I fall for it. So it's a little frustrating because I know that other YouTubers, other content creators use it because it works. I'm also going to experiment with this video. You may have already seen the title. I already know what it's going to be because it's absolutely true. I can't believe that I have to talk about this, that I have to discuss it. I have watched other YouTubers as well talk about this subject, and they also seem to be a little frustrated that they have to start resorting to it as well. So let's kind of break it down. There seems to be a collective of YouTubers that are starting to suspect things about the YouTube algorithm. Nobody really knows what the algorithm really does for sure, but they're starting to suspect certain things about it. Right now, it doesn't seem like subscriptions matter, how many subscribers you have. It does to an extent because YouTube did change things a while back, where you need 1,000 subscribers and then you have to have 4,000 watch hours in the previous year, and that helped alleviate some issues, and in other places it was like a kick in the teeth to people that are trying to make an honest effort into doing content creation. The problem that this was trying to fix was there are channels that would set up and they would just be clickbait, and they would have less than 1,000 subscribers, but they would have tons and tons and tons of views, which means that if they were monetized, they would get money because at the start of the video they could have their ad, and it didn't matter what the content really was as long as somebody watched an ad. But I believe that the problem still exists because there are channels that were just entertaining enough that they have that many subscribers and they are getting the views. And I feel like the people that are making an honest effort to creating content, shouldn't they be above these people that are super clickbaity? And yeah, shouldn't they be above that? That's just my thought. There are also very popular YouTubers that resort to clickbait kind of things. I'm not going to name any names, but I know of some popular ones that one of their titles even made me click on it because it is a title that, and I'm being very vague again, it's a title that made you think that they owned something. And really, when you started watching it, they don't own it. They only were able to borrow it, and it was very misleading. In a way, I would feel like that's lying to the viewer. Also, you wouldn't believe how many times that I've clicked on a picture, and there are multiple offenders. A picture that it's just a picture of a phone and a paperclip stuck in the charging port, and then you click on the video and you're like, okay, it's never addressed. It never comes up again, and it's never explained. And the reason that these things are getting views is people are falling for it, and it works. That group of YouTubers, they are starting to suspect that YouTube's algorithm knows what titles are clickbait, or knows, that this title looks like clickbait, and these types of videos get promoted first. And I tend to believe it, because when something gets promoted, it gets more views, and when it gets more views, that has ads on it, YouTube makes more money off those ads. I know some of that revenue goes to the content creator, but YouTube makes their money too. When the video gets promoted, it gets more views, and when there's more views, it gets more money, and it gets promoted. It's like a cycle. It just keeps getting higher in views. So the question is, do I really have to resort to this tactic? You wouldn't believe this video game character's pet. This video game character doesn't have a pet. So if I did that, and then you click on it, there's no pet. I don't even explain it. That is like the highest form of clickbait possible, where you just lure people in with a very vague thing and then never explain it. Now, there are YouTubers that use clickbait to an extent, but they use titles that are somewhat vague, and then when you watch the video, then you realize that the thumbnail and the title are actually reflecting the content that the YouTuber made. I mean, I really don't want to do this though myself, but I feel like I'm gonna have to start doing something, right? But if I do, I don't want to go extreme clickbait, and just throw in everything that seems to be popular at the moment. Fortnite, fidget spinners, red hot knife cutting through a pair of headphones because it's playing ASMR content, disproportionate facial features, red arrows everywhere. And why not? Let's just throw in a yellow arrow for good measure. I don't want to do this. Of course, now all that stuff that I am imagining myself throwing up on the screen, that's probably going to be the thumbnail for this video, because again, I'm experimenting with this video just to see what it does, because if I get tons of views with this, that's going to kind of prove my suspicion. Again, I'm not going to ever go this extreme on my normal videos. I promise I'm not. I want to give you guys good content. Also, I feel like I need to mention this. If I do start growing, and anybody ever says, "Oh, you sell out," at this point, I'm not getting paid anyway, so I don't see how I can be a sellout. Secondly, I have a full-time job at the moment, so I can't spend all my time doing clickbait stuff if I'm doing my job too. The whole thing with YouTube actually started when I was actually streaming to Twitch. I started streaming to Twitch first, and I did that because, well, I wanted to play games that I had not finished before, and a backlog of games. And I thought to myself, well, if I can be hilariously bad at a game and entertaining at the same time, I'm more motivated and likely to finish the game. And yeah, having an audience watch me play this game live, that's cool. Started playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and when we started Final Fantasy 6, that's when I started thinking, you know what, I'm gonna upload these to YouTube and see where it goes. And I thought, well, if I made any money at all, then that would help me fix up the house and finish out some of the unfinished parts of our house. And then I thought, well, if I ever made enough money that it's more than what I'm getting paid at work, then maybe I can make this a full-time job, and I can stay home with my wife and my kid, and another kid in the future. We're planning to have more. And I would be my own boss, and I would have more experience editing videos, because I can't spend all my time editing videos if I'm working a full-time job. I mean, this is how it works. If this was my actual job, then I would bring more content more regularly, faster, you know. But if I'm at this point that if I don't grow, you know, what's the point in continuing? I want to continue. I like, the whole point was not for me to get rich, but I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to make videos that made people happy and laugh, and or just entertaining by watching me play through a game that I'm terrible at. Another reason I haven't been growing is I haven't been asking for people to subscribe to me. I have heard other people, you know, talk about that whole dynamic. You know, if you ask people to subscribe to you, then they're more likely to actually subscribe to you, and, you know, smash that like button, and, you know, make comments below, and that kind of thing. And in a way, I feel like it's one of those, I can't really believe that I have to say this, but I feel like if you like a content creator, you like their stuff, you like the way they do things, seems like they're making an honest effort, then go ahead and subscribe. I mean, do you have to wait for them to ask you to subscribe before you do it? But you know what? I'm not above that. I'm gonna do it myself. At the end of the video, I'm gonna ask for you guys to subscribe to me and support my channel, help me grow. But I feel like if you guys agree with me, comment below. I feel like I need support in this. If you don't like clickbait either, then tell me that you don't like clickbait yourself. And I feel like together we could make YouTube better. Maybe not clickbait free, but, you know, something better. Better communities on channels, and yeah, well, you know what I mean. So I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about as far as my frustrations go. Let's talk about the updates for my channel. Not updates like I'm making changes, but the games that I've been playing, I have kind of left open. I've been playing Metro 2033, and I haven't finished it yet. I've been live streaming it, but I've been kind of taking a break. I've been really into other games lately, but I plan on finishing it. I plan on finishing Metro Last Light because Metro Exodus is coming out at some point, and I really want to play it. I have also been playing Final Fantasy VII, and I decided that I would take a break as well from it. It's not because I'm not motivated to play it. It's that I want to play it at its best. I was live streaming it, and it was no secret that I was playing an emulated copy of it. I have the actual copy of it, and I have a PlayStation 2, but I do not have a converter from RCA or component to HDMI. Like I said earlier, I'm not making any money, so I don't feel motivated to buy a converter for that in order to play this game. But I am really excited about the Polymega. It's a new console that I'm hoping will come out in the next year or so. I hope. And it's supposed to be this modular console that plays NES, Super NES, but it comes with this base that you get that plays disc-based games, including Sega CD, TurboGrafx CD, Neo Geo CD, and of course PlayStation. And yeah, I really want to play it at its best, so I plan on waiting until at that time that I get it, and then I'll play it through up to the point that I've already played it, and then continue on from there. I am going to finish it, I promise, but I want to play it at its best. If you look up the videos that I have now, you can obviously see that there are visual glitches with it. So yeah, that's my plan. Guys, that was all that I had for channel updates. This is the first channel update video kind of thing that I've done. So I hope it clears up things and what I plan on in the future. So I do stream to Twitch, so look me up on Twitch. And if you don't mind, please follow me there. Please subscribe to me on YouTube and hit that like button. As much as I hate saying it, please help me out. Keep me motivated. That's what I'm looking for more than anything. Is I want to give you guys good content, and if I feel like, oh, my content's terrible and nobody likes it, nobody's watching it, then I'm not going to do it. So yeah, help me out, keep me motivated. If you made it this far into the video, comment below the word disproportionate, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.